Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on, not Rockwood this time, we are playing on the Swamp Logging map. Pretty much just going to continue my current series on the Great Lakes / Rockwood now / the Great Lakes, or no, the Swamp Logging map. Anyway, we changed maps. I think I mentioned this a few episodes in the Rockwood there, keep having logging lag. And we've actually restarted Rockwood here, I think, yeah, once for sure now. You know, the lag goes away for a while and then it comes back again. So we thought we'd try another map here. Probably won't be on this map real long. My intentions were to change to a new map probably this week anyway. So, but before we did that, we wanted to try another map just to see once if it was the map that was causing the lag, or if we have a mod that's causing the lag. So I'm going to see what happens here. And like I say, my intentions were to change the map over. Might wait another week or so just to see how this map runs, depending on how it goes. If we don't have any issues, I'll probably leave it up just a little bit longer so we can play on this map. Looks like we got something. Scorpion King. Okay. Anyway. All the same equipment. I'm just kind of in the progress of kind of cleaning it up here. Oh yes, need multi-accounts on. Pretty much just dragged the vehicle XML over again. So all the same mods and vehicles that were on the previous map are on this map again. Of course, that results in... let's go here. That results in a lot of vehicles kind of scattered all over the place. Actually, if you look at the map here. So apparently this is where we were doing our logging on Rockwood. Apparently, actually, I think this is probably the store area up here in Rockwood, I'm guessing. I'm not sure what this is. Well, I know what this is on this map. I'm not sure what this was on Rockwood. This is probably the sell point if I had to guess this area. Actually, you know what? This actually might be the vehicles I've moved, or we've moved already. It was probably actually the vehicles that were up in this area. So, shop, kind of my forest area on single player, if you folks know where that is. And then this is probably the sell point in this area on Rockwood. So that's why all the vehicles are like scattered all over, sitting on hills. I think I even seen a couple upside down ones. Reason for that, when I moved the vehicle XML over, apparently this map is higher up than Rockwood. So I had to move all the vehicles up. And when I did that, I just stuck an arbitrary number in. And I moved them up to, I think, 200. I tried 100. I think the Rockwood there, everything was at like 50, 60 something. And then I moved it up to 100. That wasn't quite enough, so I moved it up to 200. So first time I started the map there was kind of interesting, watching all the vehicles kind of fall down. That was kind of cool. But yes, now of course they are all kind of resting down, and yeah, we got a couple of overturned pieces of equipment here and there, but it doesn't look too bad. And like I said, this is the Swamp Logging map. I'm not sure I'm going to call it a custom map made for us, but it's kind of a special edition made for the multiplayer server here. The map is made by Johnny, and he is actually playing with us at the moment. So we got Johnny and Kyle's on as well at the moment. Definitely a much flatter map than Rockwood. Should be a lot easier to do forestry on this map. It's also, as far as I know, a full-size map, or at least pretty close to it anyway. It looks like the edges are maybe a little cut off, but a lot bigger than Rockwood as well. Okay, had a little bit of a coughing spell there. Not sure what was up with that, but my goodness. Anyway, trying to just kind of get the equipment organized here, bringing it back to, I guess that's kind of the main yard. Down that big, large, kind of sandy spot there. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like reset seems to work on this map. I do have to ask Johnny about that yet. See what's up with that, but... So yeah, there's probably nothing I can do about... Not that one. Let's go to this one. Probably nothing I can do about that Scorpion King. I actually fixed him once already. Not sure what he's doing way off in the corner there. I probably can't even get into him. Seems to keep flying off for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Also, I'm a little bit puzzled as to why this Scorpion is dirty. I've actually got that part turned off on the server. Vehicle's getting dirty. So, why the Scorpion here is dirty, I don't know when that feature is turned off. That was one of the things I did when we were having problems with the lag, is I actually turned that feature off. I figured no sense having that on, just seeing if that would help with the lag at all, at least on the Rockwood map anyway. And definitely with the Rockwood map, it seemed like the farther we went, and by farther I went, I mean days and the amount of wood we had cut down, the laggier the server got. You know, to the point I'd have to sit here restarting it every now and then to actually be able to continue to play. Or actually to be able to see the logs actually even move. Which was kind of annoying, having to restart the server every now and then. It's not that the server actually ever crashed. I'll have to say, so far, the logging series, I guess I'm going to call it now because we've played, this will be the third map now. The logging series here so far, we have not had any, I don't think, server crashes. Now I've had to restart the server a lot because of logging lag, but I don't think we've ever had any actual server crashes. Also, the lag on Rockwood definitely had something to do with the amount of people on. You can definitely tell the more people we got on, the worse the lag got. So that's kind of the reason why we're playing this map. We're going to see once if it's the map. If, like I said, it could be a mod. I don't think it's a mod. Map makes the most sense. Or it's just the way logging with multiplayer is in general. That is also, at least in my opinion, a possibility. Like I said, not sure why this is dirty. The other one is... Oh, it is getting dirty. I'd have to go and check the settings again, but I'm pretty sure I had that off. Okay, the Beast. Chipper truck. So yeah, I'm probably just going to be moving a lot of equipment here this episode, getting stuff a little bit more organized. Getting stuff cleaned up here a little bit. It was one of those situations where do I rebuy everything or do I move the vehicle XML over? I decided moving the vehicle XML over was probably the easier solution. At least that was my thoughts anyway. That of course means now that the vehicles, like I said earlier, are scattered all over the map. Or in the case of that one Scorpion, is flying off the map. Do I want to buy a pallet sale place? Oh yes, I did not rebuy that. I did did remove all the placeables, so at least I think I removed all the placeables from the XML before I copied it over. The lumber yard, the lumber sell point, beehives, a couple of miscellaneous signs, log holders, etc., etc. I did remove a bunch of crap from the XML, so... And wow, this is definitely a big yard. Not exactly sure how to organize this, but we'll just kind of start parking stuff around, I guess. Someone else will probably have some better ideas, and I'll let them do the organizing. But at the very least, I'll get that out of the forest here. Also, give you a chance to see actually some of the equipment we have. I'm pretty sure some of this equipment I've never shown on screen yet. And you know, there's only so much equipment I can use in an episode, and we have a lot of logging equipment at the moment. So between the trucks and tractors and logging trailers and log cutting utensils and vehicles and whatnot, we've got a lot of stuff. Peterbilt 378 here, I believe it is. Probably not the greatest of driving trucks, but definitely also a dirty truck as well. Very interesting. Definitely one of the better looking trucks in my opinion. At least if you ask me anyway, folks, that is a very nice looking Peterbilt. Like I said, doesn't drive the greatest, unfortunately, but it does look nice. FDR trucks, I think Johnny's out here working with those, so we'll leave them be. Johnny's probably using that as well. Chipper, yes. This is... where are we at? And while I'm here as well, I know we got several loader components laying around. See if I can pick up a loader component with this tractor. Drop the trailer there. Drop the chipper. Yeah, that might be an interesting one to try to pick up there. Actually, if we maybe grab the blue one over here. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can, because it looks like it's a little high. Yes, if you look at it, it looks like it's a little high for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, there we go. Just got to smash it into the other truck there. Okay. And before we go anywhere, let's just see if we can... I don't know if this is stuck on the ground here or what's up with this. Yeah, it's just stuck in the ground. Okay. I wonder. Actually, bad idea maybe. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I've got an idea, folks. I'm gonna say, how am I gonna transport all these loader components? Boy, it'd be nice if I had a truck here I could attach and lower that ramp. Also, I got a comment from someone saying, why are you driving funny with this thing? The reason I'm driving funny with this thing is it has... yeah, like I'm driving funny now. I meant to go forwards there. Actually, if I switch, do I have to switch? Ah, yes, okay, now I can change the driving direction. Which, I'm going to have to do that here. Yeah, that's really annoying. Unfortunately, the change the driving direction is the same button that turns the Scorpion on, so it's like really super annoying. Okay, we'll just leave that there. And we'll connect this thing up to its chipper again. I should probably actually like get a truck down here and I can actually transport some of that equipment that way. That would work pretty good. Yeah, so why don't I do that? So let's see what's here. If we can find a Ford, which is actually the John Deere service truck. I think we got to be up by that larger rounded... I don't think that was a sandy spot there, really. Let's see how many trees I can not hit while driving through here. Random Scorpion sitting out here, okay. Yes, there's our large equipment mess here. Now we can of course put a lot of logs in this trailer, but I wonder how much we can put equipment-wise. Now I'm not actually going to drop the loader in here, by the way. I just want to drop the claw there. I don't think putting the loader in the trailer would be a good idea. And like I said, the reset point doesn't seem to work, so I do have to ask Johnny about that, see what's up with that. Maybe there's just something in the way and we got to clean it out and then we can move it there. Because that is the error message we get. It says, I think the reset point is full or something like that. It says, I forget the exact error message, but it's possible one of the points where we're at is the reset point and it's full of equipment, I guess. One thing's for sure, one doesn't realize how much equipment they have until they have to start moving it. Is that a telehandler one, I wonder? Still, I thought you could actually attach this. Maybe not. Yes, not. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one here then. Probably just as well sell the little Unimog there. We haven't really used that a whole lot lately. At least not that I know of, I should say. Okay, what else can we throw on here yet? We got the little stump grinder cutter here. Okay, anything else? Oh, there's another loader bracket over. Oh no, that's a front loader. Okay, front loader. Oh, we got something here yet. What is this? Oh yes, the little rear crane thing. Little rear crane thing. I think I'm going to move that a different way. And by different way, get rid of that as well. Ah, there we go. I believe that is it. We're going to sell that. We'll sell that as well. Keep having issues with logs glitch through that one, so we'll get rid of that trailer. No sense keeping it, I don't think. I guess if someone wants to rebuy it, they can. It's not that expensive, so. Okay, what else do we have? Got that front loader claw, I think. Is this the in-game one, maybe? We got the modded one, which has like super reach large claw on it. Yes, I believe that is that one. We also have buckets and pallet forks. Not sure about all that equipment, but anyway. Okay, there's one more chipper tractor over there, so I can grab the other loader bracket with that there. I'm surprised it actually let me disconnect the loader with it up in the air like that. Oh wait, it's gotta go on the front of the tractor, right. I had the loader on the front, now I'm thinking for some reason it connects to the loader. That would actually be kind of nice if there was one that would do that. Don't think I've seen one that does that yet though. Okay, park this somewhere as well. Like I said, someone will probably rearrange this, but which is perfectly fine. Okay. A scorpion. Yeah, okay. Yep. And one loader. Like I say, that'll be perfect for maybe throwing up on the trailer here. Okay, does this trailer have a locked script on it? Doesn't appear to. Okay. So we'll just start going here. Hopefully nothing falls off. I have to say, so far this has probably been my favorite logging trailer. You know, it's a nice wide, long trailer. Holds 10-meter logs, which is, I would say, pretty close to like the perfect length. Not too long, not too short either. And you can definitely hold a lot on this trailer. Oh, we lost something there. Did not anticipate them sliding out the side. Okay. Thanks, that helped a lot. Okay, what are we stuck on here? I think I know. Okay, looks like we're gonna lose 2 of them. Yay. Oh, well, I might not be able to fit through there. Okay, let's not go that way. Just occurred to me, this trailer is quite a bit wider. I might not be able to sneak through those trees there. Oh, hey, we just about lost it. Actually, I don't really need it on the trailer, so it would like to fall off. That would actually be a good thing here. You watch, folks. Now that I want it to fall off, there's no way it's going to fall off, probably. Okay, fine. We'll just park it up here somewhere. Okay, we'll grab the other service truck, which is, okay, parked up here, I guess. And we'll head back that way, grab the other trailer, and see what we can haul back here. And then it'll probably be time to wrap up the episode. Oh, Ford truck with actually a turning steering wheel. And the reason I say that, you see a lot of modded runabout trucks like this with steering wheels that do not turn. Don't know why that is, but see a lot of steering wheels that don't turn. They're, you know, they just stay straight and solid like that. Which reminds me, someone asked the question here a while back, and I'm going to have to look at this. So far with the logging map here, I've not been using my steering wheel a whole lot. I've used it a couple times off screen, but on screen I think I've been using the keyboard pretty much the entire time. But somebody asked, does the steering wheel turning actually match when you turn your steering wheel? The farming simulator steering wheel, that is. So if you turn your steering wheel, does it turn the same amount in the game? And you know what, I'm not sure on that, but I'm going to have to look at that, because now that whoever was that left that comment, I'm kind of curious if it actually does. Somehow I doubt it, but you never know, I guess. Probably depends on the vehicle. The in-game ones actually might, but some of the modded ones, who knows? Nope, that's a tree back there. Also, maybe it's just my imagination, but the diameter of the trees here look really small. I'll have to maybe ask Johnny about that. Like I said, maybe it just looks that way. I think if I remember correctly from what Johnny said, he is using the different textures for the trees on this map. Okay, do we have room for the Unimog on here yet? Or maybe the case tractor over there or something. Something's got to fit on here yet. Actually, I wonder, can I park both the Unimog and the case up here? Because it's a wide trailer. Well, I don't think so. I don't think it's quite that wide. Also, I cannot get up here. Why can I not get up here? There we go. Just need a little bit more of a running start, I guess. Oh, that's not good. I guess I better stay to the middle of the trailer. Problem is now that Claw's probably going to have trouble closing the gate. Well, that should be good enough, I think. Hopefully. Okay, like I said, folks, we'll get this back to the farm, and then we'll have to wrap up the episode here. I'm surprised the trailer actually did not have any trouble going over that branch there. Okay, folks, we appear to have gotten both of these pieces of equipment safely to the main yard here. And that seems like a good place to wrap up the episode. So if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.